Knights of the Old Republic 2. If I remember correctly, I was on... Just got to Onderon with Mandalore. I gotta wander around the city for a bit. See what's up. All that fun stuff. I'm sure everyone will enjoy this part. 5 or 6 of you who will watch this for more than a minute. Yeah, last couple days I haven't felt much like streaming. It's been in a bad headspace. Wasn't feeling all that great. Kind of mostly good day today. But, you know, stuff happens. It would help if I actually opened up. Make sure everything's streaming. Yeah, it looks like it is. And we open up the dashboard. And let's go. I put 17 hours into this playthrough already.
It's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
What's been going on here?
Your manifest says it's been 2 months since you last came here. It's become much worse since your last trip. Military checkpoints are everywhere. Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have
Yeah, that wasn't the Republic.
bad days. Bad days.
That was your assholes
Things are
firing
getting
on
worse.
me.
I'd get out of the system quickly if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now.
Duly noted. Why?
If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse.
I'll be going now.
Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
Alright. I gotta hold on to my visa. Which is just generally a good idea anytime you travel. What's this guy got? Alright, let me see what you got. Nope. 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 Maybe. Nope. 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 Always buy the grenades. Maybe. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see if we can help this guy. He's obviously gonna have a problem.
Fair winds to you, off-worlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telegian merchant? These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. So the city is stacked with caged beasts waiting for their ships. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, the Athorians brought wealth and prosperity. Our settlements prospered, but now...
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this whole world was originally featured in one of the old Tales of the Jedi comic books. This is like a follow-up to that story that they did there.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them. Frightening them.
Probably the dark
Perhaps
side.
it is the city itself. ISIS has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets. coma is out of control.
Well, that is a bummer. That is an absolute bummer. Okay. Sorry, buddy.
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in. The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe.
Well, that's awful.
They revert to their primal instincts.
It's getting a little close to home,
as you've
too.
just seen. When they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed. Please keep them. It salves the shame my beast's behavior has brought me.
Alright, well. Poor little beastie.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city.
Oh, whatever.
What is your business on Isis? Why not? I can see you have no crates or cargo, and your ship is obviously not affiliated with the Republic. You're free to go. Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Dude, I don't think you could stop me if I wanted to go.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Again,
Sir, help me.
this is hitting a little close
Vaklu's
to home.
troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave Isis or go underground.
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic.
French
to throw
accents in
sense
a
in our
galaxy
ranks.
far, far away.
That is classified military information. I don't have time to answer your barbed questions, off-worlder. Men, let him go. We'll be back with a court order. Then we'll take him to
there
the
you go.
barracks. And you should watch yourself. You don't want to be known for siding with people like him.
I don't know how to thank
Oh,
you.
go blow a goat.
I'm getting out of Isis
fascist
now.
prick.
Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
Find yourself a shady spot, dude. That is my #1 recommendation.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa? My husband was killed by General Vaklu's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed.
Do I have the comic that originally came out? I can't remember.
I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us? My husband, he was part of the Isis Council. He was a
That's the
strong
whole
supporter of the Queen
Build
and the
Dark
Republic.
Horse Star Wars
His
comics
views
down
weren't
here on my
always
shelf.
popular.
I don't know
Over
if I've got
time,
those
he became
sales
convinced that
today.
Vaklu was trying to kill
I haven't
Queen
read them in
Toma.
quite a while.
He He
Probably need
tried
to
to
dust
kill
that shelf
Vaklu.
too.
To protect the Queen, the conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life.
Can't blame you.
Please, help us. No one else will.
I'll see what I can do. Not interested in the news hologram. Ooh, a store. What's this guy got?
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right? But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
I'll do my best.
General Vaklu is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. Not from me, of course, but all sales of weapons have been severely restricted. I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. And now off-worlders can't come here because of the blockade and searches, but it's a wise policy.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, soldiers are only doing their job. Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if I'm forced to live off scraps in the street, I am so happy to do my part. Long live General Vaklu.
No. Also no. Not really needing any of this. That's fine. Extra crystal, always good. That'll go in somebody's lightsaber. He doesn't really have any weapons. He's got like 2 vibro swords. What's the plan with that? That might come in handy for somebody. Alright. Well, I hope that's enough money to feed your face for a couple days, bud. Oh, look. I wonder if I should wander over into this corner here and deal with that nonsense.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason.
Yeah, because it was the Republic's fault the Mandalorians decided to start
our
a fight with
resources,
you
our
first.
world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me? No, they take from us. They are like Minox, sucking energy and resources from so many worlds. They bleed us for their bureaucracy and their excesses.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
Yeah. Make Onderon great again, right, asshole?
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying.
This is getting old.
Let us proceed to
This is
facilitate
getting
communication,
really old.
recitation, and bring about the termination of hostilities.
I can see why we're going to have to eventually go to their planet and stop them. Also, Zappy Zaps are only here. Oh! Nicely done, Mira. Okay. Let's go on and do something or another. I don't know what. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm quite busy right now. Perhaps later we could talk.
Perhaps.
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ul.
Dahupa, Bosakurata, Go, Jujut, Gavadumba, Munsuru, Kupla.
Yeah, the thing is, you wouldn't be headed under the general.
Kawana Bota, Yuntatanga, Kinamatura. Dovrekun Mili Wosa Slima Pogwanga Sawana.
Moga chi norta hirembe wanachi, kaki mogogra. Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora.
Dahupa, Bosakurata, Go, Jujuto Yo.
And that right there should be your warning sign. The nobles are supporting it.
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora.
There you are.
Sora ku tuka ulwanji yumalitba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Kawana Bota, Yuntatanga, Kinamatura.
You're literally just saying he lies, but he's also a man of honor. Yeah. Yeah. Make Onderon great again.
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa.
Gavadumba Munsuru.
Okay.
Tinachara, Graracha, Ganopiso, Totorando Crani, Terando Nosh Iwanahoto, Rakichi Sa, Donacinto Norokipa Shaka.
Good friend probably should have kept his mouth shut.
Nichotolo, Punta Chacorso Wama, Gotash Juna Rananashani, Jumkarantaka.
The guy, never mind. Oh, well done, Mira. Somebody leveled up. Hey, could you... I don't know. You guys are too far out to be inside my attack. Well, that's one less. That was pointless. Leveling up, leveling up. This is the song I sing when we're leveling up. I'll need to find him a good. That's fine. It's all fine. We're all doing fine here. How are you? Now we leave some corpses. I wouldn't want to leave some corpses. Oh boy, is this going to be more trouble?
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here.
Well, why not?
A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them.
He's certainly capable of it, and probably stupid enough to get caught. But we need him. Suspicion of murder or not.
Okay.
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to.
Duly noted.
If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
Now let's go do a whole bunch of running around. Running around in circles. Oh look! more trouble.
Back off, wormhead. This bounty's mine. Don't do something you might regret. There's soldiers all over this place.
Wanted criminal. We literally took care of all this nonsense already, but I guess, you know, it takes time for... And everybody's just standing around watching the giant firefight. Well, again, that was pointless. But hey! Starship visa I might be able to make good use of. I'll be able to break down or sell. Let's go.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures?
I think this...
Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this?
I think this was also restored as part of the restored
content. The crew
content.
of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain.
Oh boy,
Men
I gotta...
to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
Maybe, maybe. Okay. Lots of stomping. We're stomping around.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you? We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder.
Who died?
Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the Starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously. I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble.
Fair enough.
Stay out of trouble.
I intend to try. What's this guy's problem?
The sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. Stay clear of here, Offworlder.
What's the sky ramp?
The sky ramp leads to the battlements, and this particular ramp leads straight to the palace itself. No civilians are allowed past this point. I'm the one in charge here, Offworlder. If you try to get past me, then you'll have the entire Isis garrison on you in seconds. I am Captain Bastuco. I have served loyally in the Onderon military for 20 years.
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian War.
So were you, Kandarin.
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and I fought in the Resistance. When we drove them from Onderon, I served on the Wall for 10 years after.
You mean after the Jedi drove the Mandalorians from Onderon? The Mandalorians never gave ground to any Onderon soldier.
Such of you could be considered treason.
Dude standing there in Mandalorian armor.
Much of the fighting during the last days of the war. Without General Vaklu, the Republic would have fallen. The Wall is the barrier between Isis and the Onderon wilderness. For hundreds of years, we kept the city free of beasts and beast rider scum. The greatest honor for an officer is to serve on the Wall. Many aspire to the post, but few are worthy of it. I was requested to guard the sky ramp in the merchant quarter. My personal feelings on the matter are irrelevant. I received an order, and I carried it out.
Where we going? Alright. You do you, boo. You do you. Okay. Let's go talk to the people in the bar. So we can solve the murder. Again. Quick save, because I don't think there's an auto save on this around here. Okay. Do our best.
Donos Imaragith. Dawa Josinu Poindorakawa. Bomababe want to susintu Mukara in Wamagro. Moka Kamaran in Wamagro.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you? Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? Know him. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion. Never. Dagon thought very highly of the good captain. I did too. She had a sharp wit, that one. Sad to see her go.
Okay.
I thought it was you. I served in the Mandalorian Wars with you. You're a Jedi, right?
Did the lightsabers give it away?
I was one of the ground troops. We fought on Daggery Minor together. It was near the beginning of the war. We didn't win that battle. Enough of the past. The whole galaxy isn't safe for Jedi now, especially here. Onderon has suffered through 3 wars started by fallen Jedi.
Can we help you, miss?
Do you still serve the Republic? That's the first good news I've had in months. I was sent by the Republic Senate to investigate certain delicate matters that are happening on Onderon. It's worse than we feared.
Seriously, the lady's just in there.
To Coruscant to deliver my report. But days before I was planning to leave, they started requiring starport visas. After the Jedi Civil War, the Republic was weak, and the cost to the Jedi Order was staggering. This entire region is unstable, and the entire Republic government could collapse. If Onderon secedes, other worlds may follow, and that can't be allowed to happen.
Well, why not?
Trade between our worlds has brought economic prosperity, and people just take it for granted. All worlds are now interconnected. The Senate also smooths over differences and is a great instrument for peace. If the Republic falls apart,
yeah,
it's
gonna get messy.
Petty rivalries will erupt over time. Eventually, the entire galaxy could be thrown into a dark age. I really can't say. The most I will say is stay clear of General Vaklu.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
His ambition knows no bounds. I believe the people of Izes are absolutely correct. A civil war is brewing. And Vaklu may very well win if I can't get to Coruscant in time. Thank you for the tip. The journey to Coruscant would be more costly and attract more attention. But there are many freighters bound for Telos. What do you want to know about that night? Dagon Gent didn't do it.
How can you be so sure?
Because he was with me at the time. It's quite simple. Right now, he's accused of murder. If he's convicted, the sentence is death. If he's accused of espionage, let's say assisting a Republic spy, then the penalty for that is death. I'm afraid the Onderonians are quite fond of their death penalty. So if I stood up for him, he'd be trading one death sentence.
This voice actor is hovering really close to his microphone and speaking in a low, monotone voice. It's like, primitive ASMR.
We were taking great pains not to be seen, which has a certain irony to it, really. If you can free him, please do. He's been invaluable with his help to the Republic. I only wish there was something I could do to help him.
Assuming we get Dagon free, we're going to have a few private words about this. Together, we fought against the Republic during the
Oh, get over it! You lost!
I don't particularly like the idea that he's working for them now.
Okay. So we'll have to figure out help.
There's got to be something you need. Something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal, something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits.
Everybody wants a
All
starport
I
visa.
ask is get me one open starport visa. I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on. Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say.
Fair enough.
Malampro tarawanti casa samcha parda. Ta come ta blaia justing mi.
Nice.
Da hupa bossa curat. Kavadumpa munsuru ku. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatur. Chone murlera. Tonkinge ba no jansa. Mungachinorta imbre wanachike. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla. Ta come tak blaia justing miki gongo beaste. Kun grabi la king no mula. Kawana bota yunta tan. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla li. Chone murlera. Tonkinge ba no jansaka nikara. Dovrei kunwili wuosa slimapo. Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Kawana bota yunta. Ento mesh mi paju. Watamincha.
Okay, so hey. It's useful? Okay, we're back where we started.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange
People
on the
find the
outside,
weirdest
but
things
it was just
entertaining.
their habit, their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
Okay. That wasn't terribly.
Good to see you again. Any luck with the visa?
As a matter of fact.
Really? I've been looking for one for weeks. Thanks. You've done a tremendous service for the Republic. Now I have to catch the first shuttle out of here. May the Force be with you.
Good luck, everybody. Maybe he'll actually be able to do something helpful.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. Huh. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. I know his face, that's about it. His office is on Beckel's turf.
Who's Beckel?
She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else. We were only in the canteen at the beginning of the evening. We were doing the rounds afterwards. Huh. It was pretty late, and I heard this loud bang. I was in the alley behind the doctor's office. When I came up on Sulio, she was already dead. I saw Dagon and Nico there, and there was also some rabble around. The noise attracted a lot of people. Nico would know more. He was first on the scene.
Okay.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. Foul business, that is. I was cleaning up steaks from a particularly rewarding Bazak game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there. The next day, they picked up Dagon and several other people in the area. It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend. Just outside the door by the junkie.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Well, let's do that. Looking at a crime scene. Hey, looking at a crime scene. Broken droid.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Alright. There we go.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. Foul business, that is. That would be Bohema's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing.
That is not a flattering
I
angle
remember
for
when
this
I
guy,
arrived,
you know?
it was still smoldering. Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid.
Honestly, this
When
angle isn't
Dagon
very
and I
great
were
for me
waiting
either.
for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Krotonoranga manatandi goroto. Nunchka. Tanto todos. Tumukarata. Miranga noroto. Krotonoranga manatandi goroto. Minsukre masukun batungala. Merontono junsara garoto. Minsukun
Well, that's one thing, I suppose.
Minsukre masukun batungala. Merontono junsara ga. Nunchka wanasicho ranabamanga kan. Tanto Krotonoranga manatandi goroto. Mopiluna wanas. Minsukre masukun batung.
Okay. Okay. Maybe Kif knows.
Tu, Nitsaman. Da wancha morichi. Da hupa, o sakurata, go jujutu yoki. Hunta chiwita. Da wancha morichi wa, mufal. Ichawa te crossi wisho toda si. E crime. Hunta chi.
Okay.
Welcome back. Foul business. That would be
Okay, I know where I need to go, but I think we have to trigger.
Do you have a visa yet? I'm still paying very well for it. Some unique items you won't get anywhere else,
I don't have a visa from you.
including a
You're
lightsaber
not terribly
crystal.
trustworthy.
I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that... Let's just...
Okay. Maybe this game knows.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. Huh, if you ask... That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given
Something
up.
tells me you're not
The
good to that
is
waitress.
Awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There is a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything.
I'm sure that's a
'cause
reference
he's
to
too
something that's
stupid to do
going way
anything
over my
else.
head.
1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some.
Yeah, I knew I had to talk to one of them to get him to tell me where that was at. Now we go outside again.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods? Entity Behemoth unknown. I have many serving droid parts. The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits.
Okay.
Thank you for your business.
Kif and the cantina can probably do something with this.
We will.
We should head back.
Give me just a
I am
second here.
1B8.
Yes. Let me see what you have. No. No, nothing I need. Alright, thank you anyways. There we again. Went the wrong way. That's okay. They literally designed this place in a circle. Probably used the exact same map layout for the couple of cantinas that were on Terrace in the first game.
Da wancha mori. Da hupa bo sakura. Kawana bota.
Let's do that.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Well, that sucks.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura.
I will do that. Thank you, sir.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak. Fal... If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace.
Yes, we should.
We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
We do.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Bazak.
It is just
it was a prosperous
an
night.
unfortunately designed face.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima the bartender can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at
So,
the scene of the crime.
This cop voice, I'm pretty sure that it's Phil Lamar doing his Morgan Freeman impression.
The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi. You have a recording? And I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office.
And that's also
really
Phil Lamar doing another one.
The real killer is still...
So this is Phil Lamar chewing out Phil Lamar.
But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's going to be on your head.
Wow, the cops on this
The
planet
men
are
will be
assholes.
working on getting Dagon Gen out right
Except
away.
this guy, he seems to be trying to do his
Major
job,
sure isn't
honestly.
happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat. The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
How strange.
I'm not going to say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one. Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hud's vault.
I've gotten into a Hud's vault, though, so...
You need to get in touch with. Nobody knows for sure, but everybody thinks that General Vaklu has to have something to do with it. They're keeping the attempts quiet, but that place is locked down tight. The Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. Quite a bounty on Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is. I'm not certain, otherwise I'd tell you. But the man I'm thinking about is smart, likes to stay in the shadows, and is cryptic as hell. If he isn't a Jedi Master, he should become one. There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort.
Yeah.
The thing is,
would be an RPG if there wasn't just one more thing that had to be done.
Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodiscs that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those discs because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisc has the procedure. But Kel's gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisc. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
Okay. Is this a workbench or a lab bench? Lab station. Okay, never mind. Chemicals. Who doesn't like random chemicals? Oh.
You found the encrypted holodeck.
Yeah, no, I literally haven't. Never mind. This game was made in a real rush. I bought this game back in the day, originally, and I still have my physical copy. Trying to get it installed on a Windows 10 computer these days, pain in the butt. So I bought this and the other game, I think, like 5 or 6 years ago. They were on sale on Steam for like $2 or $3 each. So I'm like, might as well.
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
Aren't you pleasant?
What's it to you? You? And just how do you intend to do that? The Offworlder wants to make a donation. Kill him and take everything.
I tried to be reasonable about this. You're the ones who decided that you were just gonna, jump straight to murder.
Let's see what you got. That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Jeez. Oh look, another open visa. I'm sure that will be hard. As far as I know, there are only 2 of those that you can find. I generally, like I said, I don't like playing being a jerk, so I gave one to the Republic spy so he could help the Republic, and the other one's going to go to the nice lady trying to get her kids off the planet. Here we go, Dagon.
Have you found the encrypted holodiscs yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contact from the palace without it.
Here you go.
Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter? Best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting them. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in ISIS anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this.
Alright, let's take care of it.
Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls, the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well.
Fairly.
But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
I think the Queen's got a crush on the Jedi Master.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And,
She's obviously
no
under a
offense,
lot of
but
stress.
I hope I never see you again.
He's obviously doing his best to help her.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
As well. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend. You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain. Only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle.
I'm pretty cool
Imagine
like that.
my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
Return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What have you done to my man? Blast! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
Hey, we should check our lines of fire around these bystanders. No grenades.
Yes, of course.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Mira, you are a very effective Jedi. Sure, the droids will appreciate that. Okay, let's go. Let's blow this pop stand. Sure, we're gonna have more problems to deal with. Oh, come on, Mira. I just said you were an excellent Jedi. I guess we obviously need to do some work on blocking blaster bolts with your light. deal with my leveling up. That'll be helpful. Okay, and one more goes. Alright, try not to get yourself killed next time, okay, hon? Well, at least we're getting all sorts of cool stuff from these jerks who are trying to kill us for no good reason. That's always helpful. Alright, let's go! Sure, we're gonna have more problems to deal with, but what are you gonna do? Of course. Yeah, come on. Plenty of junk. Plenty of useful junk. Alright, let's go. I'm done sick of this place. Let's get out of here.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on? What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently. You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians
well, they
without
shouldn't,
orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with Command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us.
You're not wrong, Canderous. You're not wrong.
We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
These quadruplets standing over here.
You know what to do. Let's...
Of course. Is that it? Is that all? Is that everything? Okay.
No one crosses the
I don't know what that was about. Okay, let's get out of this hop stand that we are stuck in.
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Oh boy! Gonna get shot at again. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I can't give that to the lady because she's gone when we come over here. No. Oh, well.
I'm Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa. Everything seems in order. You're cleared to go.
Alright, we're going now. Let's do it.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave.
Better be.
I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter.
Yeah, I noticed. Unless they move her out here.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's going to be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
You're not wrong. The lady...
They just barred entry to the merchant quarter. I wonder if there's been another bombing.
Nope, couldn't be that lucky. Oh, well... Sometimes you forget things.
Observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to...
If you were actually trying to communicate with me instead of murder me, we could probably get somewhere.
And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Or I can just keep doing this, do ya?
Failing, Master.
Whatever. That's actually really useful. Just as good as the stuff I've already got. Take a look. Alright. Let's get the heck out of here. Yes, I can, can't I? Let's go back to Duxon. We do get to come back here, and it's kind of cool the way we get here, but, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, here we are.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice.
Probably a good call.
I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
That does sound interesting.
I don't have it in me. It's a matter of self-interest. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic, and then my people will be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity.
We'll see how that goes.
Helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Duly noted, bud. Duly noted. Alright. Let's do that. I am done with this place. I am Dunyan rings and fries. Super fancy. Twirling, twirling, twirling for freedom. You guys need to clean up your mess. Alright.
Ready to head back to your ship? Give the word and I'll take you there.
Let's do it.
Follow me.
I miss the old one. Thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. Let's get on board and see what cutscenes we got waiting for me.
I dreamt of Malachor. I remember the ships, the last stand of the Republic. The tattered remnants of our fleet, the largest we could gather. But it was damaged, weakened, invulnerable. The Mandalorians couldn't resist. They tore into us like beasts, shredding our ships to scrap as we fought back. Yet this time there were no reinforcements for either side. Revan had been delayed out system by Mandalorian scout ships.
By the time he arrived, it was too late. And beyond Malachor, there were no more Mandalorians left to die. I remember standing on the bridge with you and watching the destruction of the Republic, watching ships full of soldiers and Jedi burn and die. I remember the look you had when you turned to me. It was the longest you'd ever looked at me. You didn't say anything, just a nod. Events moved quickly then, even in my dreams. Flashes, explosions, you falling. I could feel the pain around me. And then the memory. The drifting hulks of the Mandalorian ships, the dead, allies, friends, strangers. And then the echo, lingering, the sound I awakened to in my nightmares. Blame lies with me for creating it. The situation forced your hand. Anger forced mine. You realized that unless action was taken, the fleet would be destroyed and the Republic would fall. None of us realized the magnitude of what we unleashed.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain to the people you conquered.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory.
Yeah, but one kind of led to the other.
Did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you
gotta learn to let go of that anger,
what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
Fine by me.
Okay. That was very depressing. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's go talk to some people.
Yes. Have you come with questions? That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. And through it, your power is enhanced. Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There. Now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there something else you wished? Yes. Have you come? Very well. What is it that drives you?
Okay.
Ah, I had wondered if... But your powers are strong indeed.
Yes, I am also.
There are places in the galaxy, strong in the Force, light, dark. They are born in places teeming with life, and in places that are filled with death. Worlds whose surfaces are graveyards, whose screams echo through the Force. It is possible for war, for men to give birth to such places, to leave wounds on the galaxy itself. What you heard was the echo of the past, and it travels still. The answer will come to you in time. It must. When there is nothing more that you may learn from me, when the ruins of your past have been cleared away and I am no more, then you shall know what it is.
Okay.
And if you do not, then the galaxy shall die. And all my hopes for you will have been for nothing.
Well, that's pretty heavy. Moving on! I'm gonna be on the ship again. Okay. Gives you some nice bonuses. Alright, time to do some more crafting. I'm sure everybody loves watching me do that. Fun today. We're gonna make that because why wouldn't I? Yes, I know. Thank you. And let's see. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Sorry, being weird, I know. That'll be slightly helpful for my buddy Powder there. So will those. So will that. Alright. What did I put on? I'll come back around to him. Okay. Oh, I need to level him up before I do anything else. Okay, let's do that here. think I'm going to step outside real quick and get everybody leveled up, even the people I haven't used in a minute. Or people I don't ever really plan to use. Like Goto. I don't think many people like using Goto.
Yes, ma'am.
Leveling up. Half the fun in playing an RPG is leveling up. Can you tell this was based off the old D20 system? Okay. How are you doing, Hatton? Not too bad, I guess. Wait, no. Use that wisdom. You can use the force points. Yeah, you definitely need that. I haven't used him in a while, have I? It's alright. exciting. Silly, silly. Hey, little buddy. Tough little droid now. They almost give you too many companions in this game. But I also think they kind of wanted to give you a little more option with the dark side and light side companions. That's probably why they did that. Like, a lot of this game is cool, but it feels like some of it was just like an overcorrection for a lot of complaints people had about the first game. You know, I still enjoy the hell out of it. I have a lot of fun. And it's definitely a lot easier game to play than the first one. Oh, why did I give him that? He can't use it. He's in his armor. Okay. That was on me for not paying attention. That's okay, though. Like, that's one of the things that was, like, rushed. The fact that he can't wear robes or Jedi armor because of this arm, because Obsidian didn't have enough time to do the coding to create, you know, new models of the robe and armor for him to wear them. So he can't wear them. So your options are either stick him in armor and watch what powers he's using that he can't use while he's in his armor, or you can keep the miner's outfit, which gives almost no defense bonus and looks kind of silly on him. Kind of a catch. Oh. There we go.
Yes?
Do what we can to turn her into a beast. consular, which means she occasionally gets extra force powers. Hear my cat coughing behind me on the couch. No, she's not back there. I guess she's in the kitchen getting something to eat. She's around here somewhere. She's a good kitty. Good kitty. What happens when you get in a hurry? You don't do much thinking. She can be very dangerous sometimes. Okay, that's everybody leveled up. Now let's go back to the ship and start rearming some peoples.
Finally decided to let me take a look at your circuitry.
Answer, indeed I did. I hope you understand how difficult it is for me to trust a meat bag with something as delicate as my inner mechanics.
Fair enough.
Explanation. Our encounters with my copies has convinced me that I should look into upgrading my capabilities in order that I may be able to destroy them with greater impunity.
Worried you might be going obsolete? I understand.
Objection. Nothing of the sort. I am programmed to improve my capabilities if it will improve my chances of destroying a target, even as unsavory an avenue as this.
You don't have to suffer on my account. Maybe you are better off not letting me dig around in you.
Retraction. You must understand, my previous interactions with meatbags have rarely been pleasant. Disclosure. After all, most of those meetings involved the termination of said meatbags.
Fair enough.
It obviously couldn't have been your charming personality. Now, if you want me to see if I can upgrade your functionality, just let me get to work on you.
Answer. In that case, please go ahead. Just be careful not to damage any of my delicate parts. Analysis. My self-diagnostic indicates that my performance has indeed been improved. Also, many of my systems are reporting improved efficiency. Commentary. I am most pleased with this turn of events. It would appear that my initial...
That's the closest HK-47 can get to being nice.
Incorrect.
You're welcome.
Okay, anything else? No? Good. Alright. Now, let's do some equipping. Let's see if we go through all this so that'll quit flashing. Alright, let's see. You're looking good. Do I have a better... I do. Okay. all the Mandalorian shields you could ask for. Oh wait, I forgot. You some new armor. Alright, what do we got for you? Go. That's a little bit better. Anything for you? No. That's the best I could do for you for now. We'll get something better later. Don't think we're going to do much better for you. Oh, no. Yeah, no, you're good. I can probably give you some better gloves. You're doing pretty well. Just in case. Better armor for my little buddy there. That'll do for now until I find something better for you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give you 2 short lightsabers. I like that balance, that symmetry for you. Okay, now. That'll be helpful. Okay, so we need to get some more for that. That's fine. That's as good as you're going to get there. Fine. There we go. Oh, that can be upgraded. Okay, yeah, let's put that on Freya. And then for armor, we'll get another bio restorative. Okay, so I don't need to upgrade these. Just need to do. There we go. It'll make life a little easier for Freya when I end up having to use her later. That armor looks slightly less goofy on you. There you go.
Statement. Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must express some degree of irritation at
If
your
you
actions.
insist.
Perhaps my anticipation of working with one who served at Malachor 5 was too high. But you are countering all those expectations. Statement. Well, all your behavior up to this point suggests either strong atonement or confirmation that the atrocities attributed to you during the war were in fact accidents. Answer. Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that way. Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to step back and gain some perspective on death and its importance in their insignificant lives. Explanation. You see, Master, assassination is such a versatile tool. I have seen the removal of a single target have far-reaching consequences for a nation, world, even a galaxy. The repercussions of even the smallest lives, whether dead or alive, can have profound implications on history. But surely you realize this. Statement. Why your own life, Master? Your single life changed the face of the galaxy, of history itself. Malachor 5 was an impressive act of destruction, but its impact on the never recovered. I am attempting to justify nothing, merely making an observation. Nothing would change the fact that I derive pleasure from ending the lives of others. I was only trying to bring death and its impact to your attention. You
It is so weird talking to him like that.
Statement. Well. Statement. Them all wish to know. location of the factory has eluded statement. I have no idea. Statement. Oh no, Master, surely you are mistaken. I would never malfunction in such a way on purpose. Prompt. Do you understand me? I have no idea. It certainly isn't a matter of it being locked in my memory core and being unable to communicate it to others. Answer. I fear that any such information that exists would only come out when
subtle.
a certain sequence
Very
of
subtle
events
here,
takes
HK.
place. That is why I am eager to encounter more of these clones in the hopes that something clicks that allows me to finally pull the trigger.
Moving on, moving right along.
Yes?
Nothing I can talk to her about. What about visas? Did I put that back in my... I put my crystal back? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, all those bonuses on it. So he knew that remote. So Baldur had that remote during the war.
My life for yours. I am prepared both in mind and body for your teachings. I understand now. Such a form will increase my skills and my use to you. I do not understand, but the choice is mine whether you permit it or not. I will answer what I can.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do this. I don't know if this is something they put back in the...
My life for yours. I am prepared for whatever you wish to teach me. I understand now. I shall practice what you have taught me.
I didn't know that you could teach some of the techniques.
My life for you. I am prepared for whatever you wish to teach me. I understand. My life for you. I am prepared for... I understand.
You could teach things you knew to some of the other people.
I am prepared.
And apparently I'm teaching her a lot today.
I understand. My life for you. I felt you.
Okay. So I taught her some things. Can I teach Baldur anything?
General, what is it? Traveling with the Mandalorians. It brings back too many memories. Don't worry about me. I won't cause any problems. But if Mandalore steps out of line, I'll put him out the airlock.
See, that armor looks more like the kind of thing a technician would be wearing.
You're right. I'm just not used to the idea of fighting with Mandalorians. Was there something you wanted me for? Yes, General? Don't worry, I'm a quick learner. Thank you, General. That might... Yes, General? If you think... It'll take practice, but... Yes, General? If you think they'll help. It'll take... Yes, General? If
I
you
mean, they
think
did a
they'll
lot of
help.
cool stuff in here, but some of it...
It'll take...
You don't know how useful
Yes,
it might
General?
be.
If you think they'll help. It'll take... Yes, General? If you think they'll help. It'll take... Yes, General?
Alright. I don't know if I can teach any of those to the handmaiden, but let's try again.
Yes?
That's okay. Oh, that's Kreia. I don't know what to talk to Kreia right now. you up
Nice
to?
ship you have here. Where did you get it? Ah, so it's like that. I guess it would be better if less questions were asked about it then. Now, was there something else you needed?
I don't feel like picking a fight with him right now.
I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now, is there something else you needed?
Okay, I'm not. How you doing over here, Mira?
I wanted to say thanks for what you showed me on Nar Shaddaa. It's gonna take some time to let it sink in, but thanks. I feel alive.
Of course I'm gonna tell her.
It's strange, but it feels right somehow, like a piece inside me just clicked into place. Yeah, something wrong? This better not be any of that boring meditation stuff. That puts me to sleep. Got it, I understand. Yeah, something wrong? Yeah. Well, all I need is my rocket. Alright, I think I...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, something wrong?
Didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Alright, I think I have. Yeah, something wrong? Yeah. I'll ignore that little crack next time you need some covering fire. Alright, yeah, something wrong? Yeah. Well, all I need is my rocket. I'll ignore that little crack next time you need some... Alright, I think I have it. Yeah, something wrong? Yeah. Well, I'll ignore that little... Alright, yeah, something wrong? Yeah. I'll ignore that little crap. Alright. Yeah, something wrong? Yeah. I'll ignore that... Alright. Yeah, something wrong?
Nope, I think I've touched everything I can. See if I can teach anything to add.
I heard you making friends with the bounty hunter. I don't blame you. She's a scrapper. You don't survive on Nar Shaddaa for very long if you aren't. I've known people like her. Maybe without the rocket launchers, but sort of the same. Maybe without the plunging neckline and the boots. I wouldn't let anything she says bother you. It's a wonder you cracked her attitude at all. She's cold as the ship's hull. Alright, what did you want to know? I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
I'm glad I can help.
It shows. It's kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
Alright, so can't teach anything to Atten or the Handmaiden right now. Don't know why. Alright, let's get off this jungle crap hole. Go to... I'm sure everybody's excited spending the last half hour watching me do a bunch of upgrades and nonsense and crafting and other things. That's why I have millions of... Okay. I think on this planet I'm going to actually make use of Goto for a bit and see if he doesn't ignore me. Alright. for me today. So, it's good getting back in the groove. Maybe on again tomorrow, play a little bit more of this, or maybe get back into my game of Subnautica, so get a little farther in that. But until then, thanks for everybody who is watching, and hope I'll see you again.